In this video, Norman and I are going to be demonstrating how to apply eye drops for a pet. Now, sometimes eye drops can be easier than others depending on the willingness of the patient. Although also, some dogs, depending on the shape of their head, can be difficult to get them to hold still and hold their eye open while applying the meds. So a lot of times having an assistant to help you hold your dog or cat can help. But at the end here, I'll show you a tip for how you can try to do meds if you don't have anyone to help you at home. So usually there's two different styles of eye medications that are sent home for dogs. They can either be in a dropper bottle like this, or sometimes in a tube of ointment. So I'll show you the dropper method here. You can give it a little shake just to make sure it's well suspended. Now, the biggest help that is going to be a benefit for you is to make sure the nose is tilted up, and this way the drop will be able to drop down into the eye. I kind of use my two fingers to hold the eyelids open, kind of get it towards the inside of the eye, apply the drop, give it a blink or two. Now, if you do have an ointment, you'll use the same process, but you'll just do like a little squeeze of a strip across the eye. And again, do the blinking action to work that medication in. Good job. So that's kind of how I would do it with a helper. I will show you next how I typically apply eye medication if I'm by myself. So here, Norman, I'll have you sit in my lap. Now with eye medications, similar to like giving pills, I typically always like to have the pet facing away from me, because whenever they see something coming at their face, their first instinct is going to be to want to back up. So this way he can only back up further into my lap, so I have a little bit more control over where he's going. Hi, buddy. All right. So same kind of technique. You want to hold the nose up. Use your opposite hand to hold the eyelids, and then apply the drop like so. So I know he makes it look very easy, and I know it can be much more difficult than that. But basically that is the strategy that I typically find to be most effective when I don't have anyone at home to help me. Again, giving a reward afterwards so they don't become opposed to getting their eye medication in the future can certainly help. And if you have any other questions with applying your eye medications for your pet, certainly, ask your veterinarian. They can help you out.